All right, guys, hello and welcome back to school. All right, if you're receiving this video, then that means that you have been registered for Barry Tatum Virtual Academy for the 2021-2022 school year. I am Miss Carpenter. I will be teaching English 1, English 2, as well as creative writing. So there are a couple things that I wanted to touch base with parents and students regarding some new things that are happening in the Virtual Academy this year before we start school next week. So here is our class schedule. So Wilson County, as you may know, has already transitioned to block scheduling. Okay, so this is something that we've done in several years prior to last year. But last year, we had the 8 blocks. So this year, every student will have 4 blocks in the fall and 4 blocks in the spring, as well as one extra class, which serves as a focus block. So in Skyward, parents and students should see 5 classes for the fall. So you can see the first block does start a little earlier this year. That is at 7:45, and then it goes until 9:10. You can see classes are a little less than 90 minutes each. So ideally, you should be meeting with every single one of your classes synchronously for at least 40 minutes every single day, and then you will probably have some asynchronous work tagged in there as well. The really good thing that I like a lot about the schedule is that it's consistent, so it doesn't change. So Monday through Friday, the first block meets the same time, second block meets at the same time, third block all the way down. Now you will see that lunch is from 12:15 to 12:45. This is universal. This is for every virtual student as well as for teachers. So we all get lunch break together, right? So you guys can log off, get your lunch, and then get back on at 12:50 for fourth block. Now you can see the very last 2 blocks of the day serves as focus block as well as office hours. So focus block is that last class that's listed in Skyward, and it's probably just titled Focus. So this is actually something that's new this year for Barry Tatum Virtual, but it's really, really cool. So what's going to happen is you will be assigned a homeroom teacher. Okay, so for me, for example, my focus class, I have a lot of freshmen in that class. So if you're in my English 1 class, you may have me for your focus homeroom. But this class is basically designed to help you with many different avenues in school. So it's going to help you with ACT strategies and prep, because we know ACT is very important now that we're all in high school and getting ready to take the ACT. It's also going to be a time that we do clubs. So if you're interested in science fiction, if you're interested in anime, if you're interested in crocheting, makeup, karaoke, all sorts of cool clubs are being developed right now by teachers. So you will also possibly meet with some clubs during this time, as well as just advisory. So this is kind of a time for you to really connect with that teacher, whoever your focus teacher is. They're going to be there for you, checking up with your grades, communicating with parents, and just checking in on you guys and loving on you guys and seeing how our students are doing. Okay, so that's every single day from 2:15 to 2:45. Now, attendance will be taken for that class. Okay, so it's not optional, it is another class. It's just not necessarily considered a full on academic class like some of your other core, like English, math, and science. Okay. And then every single day, teachers will have office hours. So office hours are a little bit shorter this year since we have such long blocks. So office hours will be every single day from 2:45 to 3. This will be available for parents as well as students. So students, if you have a question, if you want to kind of touch base and kind of refresh on certain content for your teachers, this would be a great time to reserve a spot with your teacher, and your teacher will be available for you during that time. Okay. Now, teachers may even ask students to come to office hours, and at that point, students do need to come to those office hours because they either need to supplement, they have questions, or different things like that. Okay, so this is kind of the basic schedule for our bells. This will be starting on Monday, so take a screenshot if you need it. I'm sure it's also posted somewhere on our Wilson County page, but if not, it is here for you. Okay, now there's just a couple of things that I want to also run by you guys before we start on Monday. So today, August 5th, if you're watching this video when I sent it out, is going to be parent orientation. So this is happening from 3 to 5. Our great assistant principal, Christine Bueller, has already sent out an email with the Zoom link. This is a great opportunity for parents to meet the principals, meet some of the teachers, as well as to get all of the information about how the virtual academy is going to work this year. Okay. This is a great time to come with questions, any questions that you may have about the Barry Tatum virtual, as well as, just get all that extra information, because I know back to school is a very busy time for everyone, and sometimes we don't even know the questions that we need to ask yet. And so hopefully it'll be a lot of clear information for you guys, okay? So next is office hours. So I will be holding office hours for troubleshooting before school starts tomorrow. So on August 6th, students can log in around 8 to 11, and I'm going to include the Zoom link on the email that you're finding this video on. I'm going to include the Zoom link as well. So this is, like I said, for parents and students. So get logged in if you have any questions about ClassLink, your computers, your schedule. If you just want to pop in and say hey and meet me a little bit. So it's totally up to you. It is not required. It's just something that it's just a resource we're offering to you guys before we start school on the 9th. Okay. The next thing that I am including in this email as well is our syllabus. So I highly encourage parents to also look over the class syllabus. This is going to have a lot of information about our class structure, the text that we're going to be reading, and lots more. Now, students, you're going to be getting a way more detailed explanation of the syllabus next week once we start school, because it's got, some of our great procedures and things like that. But parents, please look over the syllabus and let me know if you have any specific questions, okay? The next is Schoology. So most of you guys are already probably familiar with Schoology, but if you're new to the district or your teachers did not use it very much last year, Schoology will be where students will find all of their assignments, okay? And this will be for all 5 of their teachers. So students and parents actually can both access Schoology through ClassLink. Okay, so ClassLink is our online learning platform where students can access all their apps like CommonLit, Achieve 3000, Alexis. All learning platforms go through ClassLink. I love ClassLink because you automatically get signed into everything, and you don't have to remember like thousands and thousands of passwords. It's fantastic. But I will say, students, make sure that when you are logging on to ClassLink, okay, that you are signed in already to your wilsonk12tn.us email account, okay, because everything's signed in through that Google account, okay? If you do not know how to access ClassLink, shoot me an email and we can set up a Zoom call and I can kind of walk you through that if you have no idea what ClassLink is, okay? Next is Zoom. So this is a little different from last year when we did virtual. I know some teachers transitioned over to Zoom, but a lot of teachers still use Google Meet. So this year we are staying consistent within the academy, and we all are going to be using Zoom for our live classes. So every single teacher will have their own individual video link. Okay, so if you are taking art with Mrs. Upshur, she will have a link for her class. If you are taking biology with Mrs. Otis, she will have a link. If you're taking creative writing with me, I will have my link. So ideally, you should have 5 different links for all of your 5 classes. Now, those are all different links because they're for different contents, all right? But all of your teachers will be sending out those video links individually. I will always have mine posted in Schoology as well. We're going to show you how to bookmark those onto your computer, so it's really, really easy for you guys to access every single day, because I know some of my virtual students, they're going to be waking up at 7:35, wiping off their eyes and then clicking in their computer. Okay, so it's very easy just to click in and then get ready for the day. The last thing I wanted to kind of run by you guys is the Remind platform. So the Remind app, if you are not familiar with it, it's a great texting platform that a lot of teachers and coaches use to kind of access both parents and students quickly. So it's similar to email, where teachers can send out announcements and kind of agendas and discussions and things. However, it comes directly to your cell phone. So there are 2 different ways to do Remind. You can either, one, download the app. You can find it in any app store. It's just called Remind. Download that. It's going to ask you to sign in. And then you will put the codes that you see below. You can also, if you don't want to download the app, you can actually just text the phone number 81010 to the codes that you see below. So you see 3 different codes at the bottom of the screen. So English 1 has a code, English 2, and then also creative writing has a separate code. So English 1, if you're in my English 1 class, go ahead and pause this video, okay? And then type in the code at VLPE. Okay, that is your specific code to my class. For English 2, your code is at VLPENG. and then CW is at VLPCW, which is my creative writing class. Okay. So, like I said, I highly encourage parents to also go ahead and sign up for Remind. I send out a Remind message every single morning. Right when I get into my office, I like to tell my students exactly what their expectation is for the day, what we will be doing, and what is due that day. It's very helpful if parents go ahead and get on this app as well, because then they can say, you have your essays due today. Missy put it out in the app, all right? So it's really helpful for parents to kind of be involved in that learning process. As well, Remind gives you really quick access to me. I'm pretty quick at returning my emails, but Remind comes to me in like 5 different ways. So if you need to get involved with me quickly, just shoot me a Remind message and I can get back to you pretty quick as well. All right. All right, so I'm very excited to go ahead and get started with you guys. This is going to be a great school year, and I will talk to you guys soon.